When you think of the holidays, heart attacks probably aren't the first thing that comes to mind. But unfortunately, December sees more heart attacks than any other month, and most of them happen during the last week of the year. Joining me live in Studio A to talk more about how we can make heart-healthy choices during the holidays is Dr. Brooke Goldner, doctor and best-selling author known for her expertise in nutrition and disease reversal. Good morning, Dr. Goldner. Thank you so much for your time. Thanks for being here.
Absolutely. Paging Dr. Downer, right? The
But
last thing you want to hear about is about people dying over the holidays. But we have more heart attacks on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, and New Year's Day than any other time of the year. So it's so important to talk about this.
Why is that? Is it because of the stress around the holidays?
No, stress does not cause heart attacks. People think that, but that's not the thing.
Okay.
Heart attacks are primarily caused by diets that are rich in saturated fats, meat, dairy. It's one of the reasons why the #1 cause of death in our country is heart attacks. That's the American diet. And that's why people come to me, is learn how to eat to reverse heart disease. But no one's looking for eating healthy right now. They're looking forward to more meat, more dairy, more
indulging.
cake. And they're going to eat better after New Year's, right? But unfortunately for some folks, that would be too late. And so when you have a heart attack, there's an increase of fats inside the blood vessels that cause what we call a plaque. That plaque can stop blood flow. And if blood flow stops to an area of the heart, that's called a heart attack. And that tissue can die. And it's a medical emergency.
When we talk about that plaque, though, building up, this takes time, right? It's not like it happens overnight.
Exactly, yes. So for some folks, that final meal, that final overindulgence might be the final straw for building up that plaque. Plus, when it's cold out, blood vessels constrict more. And on the holidays, people tend to wait up to 3 hours before seeking medical help. They don't want to ruin anyone's holiday. They're embarrassed. Maybe I ate too much, and that's critical time when you can save a life.
Indigestion, right? It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, that's totally relatable. Okay, so this is not to scare anybody, right? It's to have a healthy conversation about simple ways that you can, simple things you can do to implement a healthier start to the new year. Talk to us about what do you say to your patients? What do you say to people who come to you with advice looking to do just that?
Well, first of all, you have to sink into the emotions and the spirit and the joy of the holiday. Let that fill your heart instead of saturated fat, right? So things like leafy greens cause blood vessels to dilate. So having like a green smoothie for breakfast, big salads, having more plant-based items can help your heart be healthier. But it's also important to be able to recognize the signs and symptoms of a heart attack for those who are in that emergency. So chest pain and squeezing, pain down the arm, pain in the neck and face. You can have cold sweats or vomiting. Women often have more of those atypical symptoms. It's an emergency. Call 911. Give them about 300 milligrams of aspirin to chew. Wait for that ambulance. Make sure you take action right away to save a life.
That's really great information, life-saving information. We are out of time, but if you had to give your best advice to someone listening right now, what would that one tidbit of information be?
I think, one, be aware and take action right away if you think someone's having a heart attack. And I'll sneak in a second one. Focus on eating healthier of the holidays so we have more holidays to share with the people we love.
Doctor, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We
My
so
pleasure.
much appreciate it. Happy holidays, and happy holidays to you, of course. Thank you so much for joining us